Well, thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. And definitely follow us on all of our social platforms. Emily, what are we on?
We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can find us on YouTube for bonus content.
Woo, yeah. So definitely listen to us next time. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha.
Fools.
April Fools. That wasn't the end of the episode. Did you think it was? We all know you did.
Did we trick you?
I don't know.
We
Did we? Anyway, if this is your first time ever listening to us, we apologize because that was probably very confusing if this is your first episode. But my name is Anne, and I am your old-fashioned nerd.
And my name is Emily, and I am your mainstream millennial.
And Emily and I like to debate and argue about things in life that we love and hate, and we're going to just always argue and debate with each other, and usually I'm right. I'm totally taking over this conversation.
Wow, that was really rude, Anne.
What? You always get to say that you're always right, and I never get to say it.
Fine, I'll let you have it because everyone knows that it's just a prank and you're just being pranked right now.
Yeah, that actually leads us right into what we're going to be talking about. It is April Fools, so we want to talk about just pranks and, being jokesters and, in my opinion, mean sometimes.
Oh my gosh, Anne, there's a spider right behind you.
Yeah, liar. I know that because we're not actually in the same room because it's sad, actually, but yeah, we're having to do this remotely.
Yeah, so... Happy April Fool's Day.
Good try with that prank, though. I understand what you were going for, but it was not going to work on me. Pranks don't... No, that's a lie. Pranks do tend to work on me. I'm kind of gullible, but...
But scaring doesn't seem to work on Anne. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, not as well as Emily. And we actually know this from practical experience because around our office, Emily and I work together, we decided for Halloween that everyone in the office was going to scare me. And they were going to record it, and we were going to put a compilation video together, and it was going to be absolutely hilarious. If you're really curious and want to watch the video, you can actually look up Green Clock. That's the company we work for, and you could probably find the video if you're really curious. But anyway, so we put this video together, and it was all supposed to prank me, but they soon realized that once I caught wind of this, I was actually a little hard to prank, and the much more appropriate person who we should have been pranking from the very beginning and scaring from the beginning was Emily, because every time it happened, she would scream, and it was hilarious. I never screamed, just for the record. I would always go, huh. Like, I would, get startled, but I never screamed. But Emily would flat out just, ah!
The best one was when they were trying to scare you and I was sitting next to you talking to you and I was the one that screamed even though I think I knew it was happening too.
Yeah, that was funny. I always love your response too. You little nasty.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to be talking about pranks. So Anne, I put together a little intro game of Would You Rather.
I'm ready.
And I actually got inspiration from this from my Pinterest board that I made a whole Pinterest board of pranks when I was in college. We'll get to that later.
Oh, wow.
So
this is just for the record, this will be a one-sided conversation because I do not like pranking. I'm very old-fashioned in that. I mean, I understand that it's all for fun and it's totally a joke, and I get it. I do. But I also, for me, I'm like, that's just mean. I'm the lame-o. I'm like the buzzkill when it comes to pranks because people will try and do something. They're like, haha, that's so funny. And I'm like, why would you do that? That was so mean. But anyway, I'm so
fun,
ready.
Anne.
Yes, yeah, I'm of a different opinion. But Emily, I'm ready for your game. Tell me.
Okay. Would you rather be pranked by having to eat a caramel-covered onion or a fake cake? So when you cut into the cake, it's just a balloon that has frosting all over it, so it looks like a cake. So when you cut into it, it all blows up in your face.
See, that's so sad. Oh, the cake is a lie. That's totally a Portal reference for all the nerds out there. I know you appreciated it. I would definitely not want that to happen.
That's from the game that I played?
Yeah, that's from our bonus content from our Playing with David. Yes. In the first, they don't emphasize it as much in the second game, at least not in the multiplayer mode, but in the first game, in the story mode, there's a huge like element where as you're going throughout the game, you keep seeing these references and these like signs and paintings on the wall that the cake is a lie, and the mean robot lady is using it as a means to get you to do things, because she's like, there'll be cake, and so you're like, ooh, cake, okay, I'll try and do whatever you want me to do, but in reality, the cake is a lie. It was always a lie. Anyway, all of that to say, I would not want the cake prank because that sounds absolutely sad. I would, like the onion thing, I would be annoyed, but the cake thing, I would actually be sad.
So you're telling me you would rather bite into a raw onion with caramel on it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I never thought anyone would pick that. I'm glad I asked you now.
Really? You would rather have the no, because you're expecting cake. I feel like I'm like Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. Like, there's the episode where they're at Andy and April's house, and it's Halloween, and Chris, who's like a health nut, was in charge of bringing the cake, but he brought this vegetable loaf, and Ron Swanson's like, not only does this monstrosity exist, but you've deprived us of cake. And I feel the same way. Like, I would be so sad that I've been deprived of cake when I thought that cake was going to happen, that I would just be devastated.
Wow.
So you would rather just be sad?
I would rather not eat a raw onion.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I would too, but All
right. Well, that one was a surprise. I guess I'm going to have to put these on our social the day that this episode goes out and see what you guys would rather do. So, the next one is, would you rather eat an Oreo, but instead of the cream filling, it was toothpaste? Or walk into the kitchen seeing a bowl of cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough, but really it's mashed potatoes with black beans?
Again, see, ultimately, all of this is just mean to me because you're depriving someone of a good Oreo or cookie dough. Like, is this not mean? I would say, though, for my pick, I would definitely rather have the potatoes and beans.
Oh my gosh, Anne, you're so weird.
What? You would rather eat toothpaste?
Well, if you think about it, like, now they make Oreos with mint. Like, mint Oreos, kind of the same thing.
No. No. I would disagree. The thing is, like, beans and potatoes is probably good. So I would not be opposed to just, I mean, I'd be sad because it wasn't what I thought it was, but I'd be like, oh, well, I'll eat some beans and potatoes. That's fine.
Oh, man. You're funny. Okay. The last one is, would you rather, you're getting ready in the morning, putting on your deodorant, you open your deodorant, you slide it all under your armpit. Uh-oh. Would you rather have it be actually, instead of your deodorant, it's cream cheese that you just spread all over your armpit? Or, you know, with the coronavirus going on, we got to use hand sanitizer, wash your hands.
Oh.
You put some hand sanitizer on your hands, you rub it around, and then you realize, oh, it's actually clear glue that I just put all over my hands.
Oh, I thought the hand sanitizer was going in the armpit.
No.
Okay. I feel like I would probably rather do the sour cream because it would be easier.
Cream cheese.
Or the cream cheese, I'm sorry. The cream cheese because it would be easier to clean off.
You see, we differ here again.
Oh, jeez. Everyone.
I would rather have glue because I just love when the glue dries on your hands and you can just peel it off. It's so fun.
Oh. Okay.
Don't you remember doing that as a kid? Like, you had, like, a arts and crafts project in school and you got glue dried on your hands and then you're like, ooh, and then you picked it off.
I'm sure it happened to me. Was it impactful enough to actually keep as a memory in my brain? No. Nope.
Wow. Wow. I am feeling judgment.
No, not judgment. I'm just saying I just didn't have the same level of experience as you of happiness. It just happened to me and I was over it. And then, but for you, it was something exciting. That's all. No judgment.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, I'm glad we live up to our name of being opposites.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, so Anne, you said you have never pranked anyone.
I was trying really hard to think. I have, I mean, I've
Did you?
joked around with people. Like, I'll say jokes, but it's
That's
not
not
a
the
prank.
same.
Yeah, it's definitely not the same thing. I'm trying to think of one.
That's like saying marching band is working out.
We're not going to have this conversation again. If you want to listen to this conversation, definitely go listen to our health episode that we did last week because I won't have the conversation again.
Didn't you do like a senior prank in school? Like maybe you weren't necessarily a part of it, but like it was your class. So it was technically your responsibility.
Yeah, my class did. I definitely was not a part of it. They put a for sale sign on the school. We did that one.
So did your school sell?
No.
Dang.
I know, it was worth a shot, but yeah. So I did do a prank that I just thought of when I was littler. And maybe, you know what? I bet this is the reason why I don't like pranks, because it was mean and it hurt my friend's feelings and it sticks. We mention it all the time because we're still friends. It didn't ruin our friendship, but it was a very mean thing. So when we were like in maybe kindergarten or first grade, we were pretty young, definitely elementary school. We decided, my friend and I, that we were going to prank our other friend and not talk to her the entire day. We had no reason. We just thought it would be funny. And so we spent the entire day, not saying one word to her. And then on top of that, it was like, in the morning when there's dew we had tables outside, like in this pavilion area. We wrote like things about her in the dew, but we would not talk to her. We were so mean. I don't know why we did this, but we did. And then that night we went home and her mom called my mom and was like, you need to apologize because Olivia, this is a shout out to you. You know who I'm talking about. Olivia feels terrible. And like, we made her feel so bad. And we like, we still, I know. See, this is why pranks are mean. Also, it was just a really bad prank in general. I will admit that, but.
How old are you, did you say?
I think it was kindergarten. He was either kindergarten or first grade. So 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's ultimately why I don't like pranking, as you can probably guess, because I felt horrible that I'd hurt her feelings. But luckily, Olivia moved past it, and we're still really great friends to this day, and I'm very thankful for that, and we joke about it all the time. We're always like, remember that one time? And she's like, yes, I do remember. And we always will bring it up, and she's like, why do you guys always bring that up? And yeah, it's a joke now between us all. But I'm very thankful that we're still friends, because that would have been really sad if it had hurt our friendship, but it didn't, so we're okay. But anyway, this is ultimately why I don't prank.
Well, I prank, and
what's your best prank you've ever done?
I mean, I don't really prank that much, but the last time I've only had one prank war, so I'll tell you about the prank war.
Ooh, yeah, tell me.
That was my freshman year of college. And our floor was co-ed, so we had girls and guys, and we kind of did like an alliance between, we had like all the girls on one team and all the guys on the other. I don't remember how it started. I think they just like, the guys would just come into our room a lot and like flip our room, which is just like flipping everything upside down in our room.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? We have to get them back. And so hence why I started my Pinterest board of prank ideas.
Okay.
So I don't remember them all, and I tried to reach out to some friends. They couldn't really remember everything either. But there was a lot of flipping going on in everyone's rooms. And then I did the Oreo prank, but it didn't really work because it was really hot in the dorms. So I had to keep them in the refrigerator on a plate. So the toothpaste wouldn't melt. So I would open the fridge and be like, guys, you want some Oreos? And they'd be like, why are they on a plate in the fridge?
That's amazing.
And I'd be like, don't worry about it, just eat them.
And they're like,
no. I didn't say it was a good pranker.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Note to anyone who wants to try this prank, don't do it in summer.
Yeah. And then I also took a humongous roll of aluminum foil and just put it all over one of the guys' rooms, like over their door. So when they opened it, there would just be aluminum foil everywhere. So yeah, I have a photo of it, so I'll put it up on our Instagram so you guys can go check it out. I can't really remember anything else that happened though. Like there was a lot of just like scaring going on. But other than that, a lot of flipping. The Oreo thing is what I can remember the most, but yeah.
See, I did a lot of surprises. I like to surprise people because ultimately it leads to happiness and people get excited after they've been surprised. So I like to surprise people, but it's not, I don't know if you call that a prank, but it's not, I guess, because it's not at the, what is the terminology? Where you say like the misfortune, or it's not at someone else's expense. So I guess that's why I like surprises.
You're so nice, Anne.
I know. I'm trying to think though. I did have a surprise that kind of went a little south. So in college, my friend whose birthday is over Christmas break, so we never got to celebrate her birthday, and so we wanted to put a surprise birthday together for her, and we were really excited about it. And she does not like to be late to things. And so I had told her, I was like, okay, this is the plan, like I'm gonna pick you up, and I can't remember all the details, but it was something like we're gonna meet some friends to go to dinner. I think that was the plan, but in reality we were actually gonna meet at a park, and we were gonna play a night soccer game because she loves soccer, and we like painted a ball with glow in the dark paint and everything. Like we were gonna have this night soccer game, and everybody had glow sticks. It was gonna be really fun. We were really excited about it. And so I'm like, we're gonna meet friends for dinner, and she's like, okay. And I was like, I'll drive you there, like we can ride together. And I get a text from the people who are like setting up the soccer. They're like, not everybody's here, we need to stall. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, we'll just drive this way and look at the lake at night. And she's like, why? She's just like, we need to go, we're gonna be late. And I'm like, it's fine. And then they're like, stall more. And I'm like, you know what, I forgot to pick up our other friend, I have to go and drive back. And she's like, what? She's like, how did you? And she just keeps getting more mad. And then she calls the friend and is like, where are you? And the friend didn't know because I didn't have time to text her or anything. She's like, I'm already at the restaurant. And she's like, she's at the restaurant? And she just keeps getting so mad at me, and I feel so bad. But we finally get to the surprise, and we're like, surprise! But she's just mad at me at this point, and she's like, what?
Oh my God.
But after that, we had a really great time. We played soccer, and then we went to a friend's house, and we had like kebabs, and she had a great time in the end. But yeah, in the moment, she was just like so mad.
That reminds me of a party that my friends planned for me when I was graduating college. I was the only one graduating that semester, and my roommate was like talking on the phone one day to somebody, and I was like, who is she talking to? She was very like mysterious. She was like, yeah, hold on, let me go to a different room. And I'm like, who is she talking to? And then my friend that lived upstairs, he was like, oh, Emily, can you help me? I need to find a present for my girlfriend. Like, so let's go to Walmart. And I'm like, okay. So we go to Walmart and we go to the candle like wax melt section where they have like a ton of different scents that you can smell. And so we were just smelling all the candles, all the scents, and he was like, okay, I think I got what I needed. He looks at his phone, he's like, actually, let's smell these ones again. I was like, why are we smelling all these? I think the present is good. And then we drive back. We're walking down our apartment hallway, and then my friend who goes to a school in Madison is like in our hallway walking, and I was like, Angela, what are you doing here? She's like, what do you mean? Like acting like it's every day that she's just walking in our apartment hallway. And then we walk in together, and everyone's there for like a surprise like graduation party, and it was really nice. Aww. But I thought it was really funny. That was my favorite part, when we walked in and Angela was there, and I was like, Angela, what are you doing here? She's like, what? What are you
Huh?
doing here? I'm like, I live here.
That's hilarious. At that point, she's in full panic mode, but really can't do anything.
Yeah.
Ah, well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I would love to hear if you guys have any pranks that you've done, or if there are any really awesome pranks that you've heard about. Please let us know. We are going to have something up on our social media asking you guys to submit any pranks that you've done or seen. So you should definitely let us know.
Yeah, and you know what? I realized I did do a prank.
Oh,
It was this episode at the very beginning.
oh, I almost forgot.
Yep, that's like I think the only prank that I can claim to my name. Really, I don't really got much, but
I don't know, that pranking for kindergarten was pretty good.
was it though? I feel like it was just mean.
Yeah, it was. You bully.
I was a bully. It was, yes, it was a bully moment for me. Yeah, it's a sad day. Anyway,
But she learned fast.
I did learn fast.
Oh, life lessons, man.
Yeah.
That's my life lesson too. It's just don't be a bully like Ann.
Wow. I was 6 or 7. It was one time, and I've apologized many, many times for it. Olivia, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize again.
Olivia, I'm sorry for Ann's behavior.
So that's your life lesson is just don't be a bully like me. Wow.
No, my life lesson is just don't be a bully in
Oh,
general.
okay, that's better. I agree with that.
And if you're the one being pranked, just laugh. Laugh it off. Spit out the nasty onion if you bite into one.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would kind of relate to my life lesson. If you are getting pranked and you didn't enjoy it, tell the people, because I don't think people want to ruin friendships over it. So just be like, hey, I know you guys meant this out of fun, but it did hurt my feelings. Or, just be honest. And I think that they would apologize and hopefully not do it again. So just be honest with your feelings. And, I will have to do that in my own life as well. Emily, this is for you, because I feel like out of all of my friends, you're probably the most likely to prank me, mostly because we just spend the most time together. But yeah, just be honest with your feelings.
Yep. So thanks for listening. Oh, wait, we don't say that.
Yeah, we do. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. I was just pranking you, Ann.
Can't you guys tell that we're amazing prankers? Like, clearly we are amazing at this, obviously.
Oh, I forgot to tell you what my high school prank was.
Yeah, what was your high school prank?
My high school prank was really bad. It was, we put this cow or a pig, I can't remember. I think it was a cow, though. That it was just like a statue of a cow that we had in the music department, put up on our roof, and that was that. That was our prank.
That was it?
Yep. How lame.
Yeah, that is actually really lame.
It was so lame that I didn't even know it happened until years later.